The story begins with a boy running and live streaming to his viewers, claiming to have just seen a giant bug. As he runs, a dark figure with glowing eyes appears, scaring him. The scene shifts to a group of boys watching the video on a phone. One asks if the video is real, but another mocks him, saying, "Do you know how many fake videos are on YouTube? And where would you even find a bug that big?" Another suggests it might be a human rather than a bug. One of the boys says, "Wouldn't it be cool? A human with bug wings?" Another agrees, saying, "Yeah, like a bug hero in a movie." Suddenly, a hand snatches the phone away. The person is introduced as Jang Soo-chan, a 20-year-old university student. Soo-chan says, "What's so cool about insects with wings? They're gross. Anyway, the girls from the department want to grab drinks." One boy replies, "Didn't you go yesterday? Besides, they only show up for you." Soo-chan responds, "If you don't want to," but he's interrupted by one of the boys hugging him, saying, "When did we say we didn't want to go?" The others agree to take Soo-chan to the spot. Soo-chan begins narrating. "As you can see, I'm an outgoing college student with over 5,000 followers. My grades are always A+, and I get invited to drinks and dates. You could say I'm at the top of the food chain." He continues, explaining that envy makes a college student strong and refuses to jeopardize his status. The scene shifts to Soo-chan talking to a classmate. The student asks if it's okay to go with the other girls, then points to Mihi, a girl who calls out Soo-chan's name. Mihi asks where he's going, but he ignores her as the guys tease him. One of them asks Mihi if she'll join them. She hesitates, but when she hears Soo-chan will be there, she instantly agrees and rushes to hug him. Soo-chan smacks her hands away, shocking everyone. When they ask what's wrong, he apologizes, saying he's unwell, and heads home. His sudden exit surprises them. As he walks away, Soo-chan thinks, "I'm running out of excuses. Wrestling team? Seriously?" He begins narrating again, revealing he has a secret he can't tell anyone. Seeing a masked guy, he compares himself, thinking, "I'm like him. He was popular at the start of the semester, but became lonely. How did this happen?" He showed his complex. Soo-chan recalls a party where drinking too much triggered his allergies. Embarrassed by his friends' reactions, he ran away, lost confidence, and began walking alone. He concludes everyone has something to hide. To show your complex is to show weakness. Soo-chan removes his shirt, revealing ribbons wrapped around his body. Beneath him are 4 insect-like wings. He recalls saying in class, "There's no way this could be cool. They're disgusting." He explains his transformation. In middle school, he sprayed a dragonfly with pesticide, which turned to dust that he accidentally inhaled. The next day, wings appeared. Panicked, he distanced himself from others, eventually finding solace in solitude. But being alone was tough, so when he entered college, he changed. Becoming confident improved his life. And now he fears anyone seeing his wings will ruin everything. Soo-chan opens his door and is startled to find Mihi. Both scream as he slams the door shut. Mihi asks why he isn't wearing pants. Relieved she didn't see his wings, Soo-chan asks how she got in. She explains the door was open, and the guys sent her to drink with him. Frustrated, he blames his wings for getting in the way. Mihi asks if he's really sick and wonders if he's hiding something. He denies it. She sits by the door, saying she won't leave until he comes out. Saddened, she admits she knows he's lying but won't press him. She recalls how he protected her from a persistent senior earlier in the semester, thanking him despite feeling it was interference. She asks him to rely on her as she relies on him. Convinced, Soo-chan emerges with a shirt on and invites her to a movie. The scene shifts to someone observing the two walking. The observer says, "I can smell prey." At the movies, Mihi watches a horror scene while Soo-chan reflects on his feelings for her. Mihi excuses herself to use the bathroom. Alone, Soo-chan wonders if he could ever confess his feelings, knowing he'd have to reveal his wings. Suddenly, the projector goes out, and a man bursts into the room, warning everyone to evacuate due to a dangerous person nearby. Before he can finish, something pierces his back, killing him. Chaos ensues as everyone flees. Soo-chan, frozen, remembers Mihi is in the bathroom. Before he can act, the attacker, a praying mantis hybrid attacks him. Suchan dodges, noticing the attacker's mantis-like hands. The hybrid taunts him, saying, "This must be your first time seeing a human hybrid. You must have eaten it too, bug powder, the jungle juice. It turned me into this, and lets me smell prey." Suchan runs, but the mantis hybrid quickly catches up. As it attacks, Mihi appears, explaining she returned after searching for him. Suchan yells for her to run, but the mantis launches an attack. The scene shifts outside, where two people argue with a cop to enter the building. The cop refuses, citing danger. One person declares she'll handle it herself. Meanwhile, everyone looks up to see Mihi falling from the building. The mantis hybrid mocks Suchan, saying, "See ya, tasteless," as she plummets. Panicked, Suchan hesitates, fearing the exposure of his wings. However, he dives, catches Mihi, and shields her with his arms. Thinking my life is over, I've revealed my weakness, he hopes she won't hate him. The female observer from earlier, flying above the city, remarks, "That's a big deal." Through her earpiece, someone asks if they should take care of him. She pauses before responding. "No, we'll take him to the academy, where his real story begins,"